Comments. And I understand that administration has brought forth a name. The board encourages and welcomes comments and inputs from our community, but we cannot respond or deliberate on any subject that is not included on the posted agenda. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes and refrain from mentioning the name of an employee when voicing a concern or complaint, as board policy provides alternate procedures through the grievance process, GF local or DGBA local, to seek resolution to complaints, or the superintendent's office. Human Resources and Administration in general can assist you in finding those procedures, which are available. The single person that we have tonight that's going to speak to us is Mr. Damon Barone, and according to his card, he's going to speak on item number 7. Mr. Barone, the 5 minutes is on the clock, and you are free to begin.
As a previous bond committee member, I noticed while sitting on the board that we were separated into particular groups and silos, I like to call them. I received a survey recently regarding the recent bond committee. However, my concern is that I never, while I was on the board, even after the time, I never received an update on when the board was going to discuss these items. So the same way in which you all send these surveys out to get our so-called opinions, why are we not included in the board decisions and discussions? I noticed that Mr. Chambers is the only individual that talks in between silos. Soon after I became a committee member, or bond committee member, I was also invited to be on several other committees because I was outspoken, asked questions, and I was in tune with what was going on with the district. Those same attributes that made me great committee members now seems to make me public enemy number 1 with the board and the district. Now when I ask questions, I have to go through the Attorney General's office to get simple things like an open records request of the board minute meetings. So my question is, why is only 5% of the 80 people on your committee in this board meeting today? Why are they not never advised when the board is going to discuss these items? I remember when Trustee Ho was on the board, he was the only finance committee member with a degree in finances from the Texas University. He stated that he would never vote to approve raises or increase raises here in the district because he was concerned about how the district utilizes funds. Now we have another trustee on the board that is in finances, and she was also Natasha Butler. She was also a committee member with me as well that was outspoken. Immediate past trustee, what is her? Anyway, my concern is that our voices are not being heard. Those who challenge or ask the difficult questions are being excluded. You asked for committee members who wanted to volunteer and be a part of the committee. I raised my hand. Nobody reached out to me. My telephone number is 281-752-6823, the same address in which you sent me the survey. I never received any information to be on the committee. My address is 3423 Cascadia Drive, Houston, Texas, 77082, and my email address is Damon_Barone@hotmail.com. That's DAMON_BARONE@hotmail.com. I am tired of only receiving the literature in which you all want for me to have. Individuals are making decisions for our community that do not represent the community. You asked us specifically during the last bond committee, what did we want? We stated that we wanted a place in which our children could graduate here in the district. We didn't receive those things. We stated that we wanted a place that our community members could meet and have meetings. We didn't receive those things. That was supposed to be the career center. Remember, we talked about the dividing parcels where they could open it up and we could have meetings. Now we're being denied those very same accesses to the information and the request that we had. We said we wanted new buses. All areas didn't receive new buses. We said we wanted seat belts on the bus. We did not receive that. Instead, we received card keys that notify us when our kids get on the bus. I am concerned that these agendas are being pushed by certain individuals, small groups, and our voices are not being heard, nor are we being represented when the chips fall on the table. I remember when Trustee Darlene Bro first got elected to the board, she stated that if you're not sitting at the table, then you're on the menu. Since then, not only have the tables been removed, the chairs has been removed, and we're not even allowed to stand in the room alone. So I'm tired of getting eaten on. I'm tired of getting beat up and abused. And before you sit up here and act like I'm a disgruntled employee and disgruntled parent, I have the audio recordings from all of the meetings. Trustee Natasha Butler was in the meeting. Trustee Ann Williams was on the board then. Trustee Rick Moreno was on the board with Trustee Ho. So these are not conversations that cannot be verified. I'm not disgruntled. What I am disgruntled about, or what I am disappointed about, is the lack of communication and the one-sided communication and what is dictated to our community, to our teachers, to our parents. And then why do we only have a certain amount of individuals that represent the masses that don't look like our community? Thank you. Damon Barone, Alief ISD, parent, taxpayer, and alumnus.
Thank you, Mr. Barone, for your comments tonight.